Did we do something? Are we live? Are we live? We gotta check and make sure everything is going good. I'm on the wrong one. Let's go to this one. There we go. Okay. Now, are we live? Do we look live? Let's see. Hold on. You're gonna notice some. We gotta check and make sure. Okay, we're live. Okay, everybody can hear us. Let's move that to chat. Live chat. 3 people are watching. Do you guys see that? Is that just me? Is that something on the lens?
What?
Right here on this big lens right here. Still there. What's going on? Okay, I'll avoid that spot. All right, guys. I am Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
And we love all things British. You're going to hear loud crashing sounds in the background. That's our children. We can't help that.
Nope.
We could have helped it like 5 years ago with that. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. One of our favorite things that we loved going to England was sticky toffee pudding. But that actually started before we went to England. We went to Harry Potter World at Universal. We always heard of sticky toffee pudding. And as an American, that's really weird to hear cake referred to as pudding. Our lives changed. I like to think the day that I first ate sticky toffee pudding, I became a man.
Yeah.
I can't even feel that way. It's one of my favorite desserts. It's one of Tiffany's favorite desserts. And we just kind of, I feel like we grew as people. While we're, you going set up? Make sure we're frozen. Are we frozen?
Well, how do I do this without having
You just turn the volume down. Yeah. That way we have the chat and everything. First and foremost, give a thumbs up. This week I have not done much on the way of videos, which we're still going to have videos come out tomorrow. We're finally done with that one that's kind of been dragging out. Because this week his work has been crazy. I actually got home at 2 nights this week. I got home at 12 a.m. and I left at 6 a.m. So I actually did not see my kids for 2 days this week, and we all live in the same house. So it's been crazy. It's been a rough week. Do me a favor. If you guys just tell me something good, leave a comment, tell me something good that happened to you guys this week. I just want to hear positivity. I want to hear something good that happened to you this week. I don't care how insignificant it is. I just want to hear something good. Now, if you're an American, there's going to be a couple of things that's going to be very strange in this recipe that I was unaware is in this recipe. A lot of American recipes say you're not going to need this. You're going to find this in import stores. This is called golden syrup. Kind of tastes like butterscotch. I don't know why we don't sell it here. It's amazing. You can find it in the British section. It's really good.
Yeah, and it really makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference because everybody's like, another thing is called treacle. I believe it is black treacle, which our closest version is molasses. And what they tell, I've tried this before. They're like, yeah, we don't have golden syrup, so just double up on the treacle. Mm-hmm. And it just turns into a molasses cake. And it is anything but a molasses cake. Quick description of what a sticky toffee pudding is. Have you seen it? It's like this spicy cake with a caramel sauce over it. I don't know if they call it a toffee sauce over there or caramel sauce.
I think they do.
Yeah, I don't truly know why it's called a sticky toffee pudding. I did read somewhere, a British guy, I watched YouTube. That's what I did. I did go see somewhere that a caramel is made with white castor sugar and a butterscotch is made with a brown sugar. And this is made with a brown sugar, so that might be the thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Do you remember the first time you had sticky toffee pudding?
Yeah, it was in Universal, and I thought it was great. And then we were freaking out about how good it was, and I actually had him try to make it. And the first time he made it, it was good. And then, it kept being really up and down. We kept making it. But I think the reason why is he was using too much of this. And we did not have this.
Yeah. I just went out on a limb because I kept saying, what else am I going to use it for? Like you just see this, and like a lot of British stuff is like packaged differently than American stuff. American stuff's packaged so fun.
Yeah.
You're like, that is really cool. Look at all them people laughing. Treacle. Treacle. Nailed it. But you're like looking at stuff and you're like, man, that package looks really cool. It looks neon green and it's like, it looks like a nightclub. And it's just like, Americans just package stuff great. And I mean, you go and you buy it and it turns out it's, stuff to help you go to the bathroom. But we just love packaging. And to where, like, you guys like got digestives, and it looks like it should come with a prescription. But it's graham crackers, basically. So what we would consider graham crackers. But Americans, we just like, this would be neon. It would shoot lasers when you bought it, and it wouldn't. There'd be a lot of bioengineering. To be fair with you, the ingredients in here is pretty basic. It just says melted sugar. I want to show you some American syrup.
Yeah. We've been on a kick lately without, we're trying to buy things without so much bioengineered stuff in it because it's in everything.
Which, to be fair with you, molasses is, well, I didn't even look at the molasses. Yeah, the ingredients of this is molasses. So that's pretty basic that it's molasses. But this is the syrup that we put on our pancakes.
I'm sorry to do it so early. It's okay.
It's okay. You know what? I feel like we're all working together to make us better. You know what I mean? Corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, so 2 separate types of syrup in this. Contains 2% or less of cellulose gum. That's fine because I don't even know what that is. Salt, natural, and artificial flavors. So I don't know if that means salt, natural salt and artificial salt could be. Caramel color because we love our dyes. Because if it's not lime green, why would we eat it? Sodium benzate and sorbic acid preservatives. Sorbic acid, because no syrup is complete without acid. Sodium hexamethophosphate. Hexamethophosphate. If you can't say it, I'm going to eat it. Mono and diglycerides. Like grandma used to make, You find all these few simple ingredients in your cabinet. You can make your own syrup. So we're going to use the golden syrup. We've been switching to maple syrup and stuff like that for the kids. And like that's like a thing, like as an American, you guys say that all the time. You guys are like, Americans don't eat real food. And that's such not a big deal when you guys are over in your country and we've never been to your country. And that's just like, the neighbor 5 streets over that you've never laid eyes on said your lawn's not in that good a shape. You're like, okay, screw that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't care. But then once you go visit the neighbor and you see their grass, and then you come back home and see your grass, then it starts becoming real. It's like, okay, there's an entire continent that will not sell our food. So we became really conscious about that.
Yeah.
So we've been actually baking a lot more stuff at home, trying to be as organic as possible. In America, organic basically just means we're going to sell your produce like everybody else does in the world. We're just going to charge you a premium for it.
Yeah.
And everything's super expensive.
Trying to be healthier is always more expensive and harder to find and less convenient.
Oh yeah. And another odd ingredient, because everything else you should have. My grandmother always said, if you have flour, water, and yeast in your cabinet, you can make it anything. And she's right about that. Weird ingredient is dates. This is dates. Y'all probably ain't never heard of dates. Americans has heard of dates, but they're probably, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like an old people thing here, I think.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, like if you go eat, you find out it's really popular, like in the Middle East and stuff like that. They have dates, and I'm guessing that's what medjool is. Medjool is some dates. And you actually, for this recipe, you have to chop it up into little pieces, and that's what I did. So we're going to do that. So the weird ingredients, the rest is vanilla. Actually, pretty much a link to all of it. We got this recipe from a YouTuber who, I believe he's an Irish cooking YouTuber. He made this look like a steak. So, he did. He made it look like a steak, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. So we're going to try to make it. All the links and stuff, you're going to find out who he is. We added that all to the description because we don't want to take the credit for something that we didn't do. And if it tastes bad, if it tastes good, go check out some of his other recipes because he's got a lot of recipes. I forget what his name is. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to find his name here real quick. I don't know. I'm trying to. What is this? Oh, your photos. What are your photos? It's probably down in the description. But, oh, no. Go or texted you because I texted you photos. Donald Skehan. Donal, D-O-N-A-L. British people help me. S-K-E-H-A-N. Skehan? That's who did this. I'm sorry. Richard snuck up on us. Here's Richard. He's got a lot of cool recipes. I was looking at some of his other recipes through. We might do another one of his recipes later on down the road. Another one that I want to do, recipe-wise, is Barry Lewis. I love Barry Lewis.
No.
One of the daughters.
Oh, yeah.
He's I love his attitude in life. He's such a happy guy.
Me?
But, yeah, you're a happy guy too, buddy. Okay, so let's just get started. We already got the oven preheating, and we're going to use typically, and if you look in that picture, they're usually baked into like individual ramekins, kind of like a souffle or like a flan here in America. They're individual, but we're going to do a cake pan springform like he does on it. He said it's a lot easier. So let's get started. The first thing that this is going to do is we got to beat the butter and sugar together. We're going to beat the crap out of the butter and sugar. So we need 125 grams of butter. Yeah, so they always say use unsalted butter. Let's see what 125 grams is. They always say use but they use tablespoons for the syrup. 125 grams. Oh, that's easy enough. Alexa, how many tablespoons is 125 grams of butter?
125 grams of butter is equivalent to about 8 3/4 tablespoons of butter.
So we'll say a whole stick of butter. It's like, what's your name?
And here's more related to that.
We don't need no more, sweetie. That was all we needed. That was all. You did just fine. All right. So they use muscovado sugar. That's British talk for light brown sugar. Yeah. What? No. We're out of frame. What is this sugar? Oh, that's terminal sugar. This is muscovado. This is, in America, we have brown sugar and light brown sugar. You guys got fancy words like, what is it? Aubergine for eggplant? And people's like, it don't look like an egg. Look it up when it grows. It grows out white and round like an egg. That's how it got its name. We're not crazy. We didn't know that either, though. Alexa, how many cups is 150 grams?
Half a cup is equal to 4 ounces or 118 milliliters.
I'm going to say that's a half a cup. I'm going to say it's a half a cup. It is crusty.
Does that make sense to you?
No, because Alexa, how many cups is 150 grams of light brown sugar? Maybe if you add the thing.
Okay, Mercy. I wish she was
The wrong
happy.
one's answering.
The wrong one's answered. Hurry up, listen, go listen. We have them all over the house, and every now and then they just play them. You missed it? What did she say? Thank you, Lua, Mitsu. We need all the luck we can get right now.
Yep. Yep, and also some big
So I'm going to do my original plan. What did she say?
She just said she'll repeat the song.
That was a killer song she did. Where is the,
I just use it.
okay.
So anyways, me and Itch are really hoping this turns out good because we want some
So-
chicken coffee pudding.
It's a little over a half a cup. So we'll just,
Everyone in this house needs haircuts.
yeah. I'm busy this week. Oh. Okay. This over here. We need more of that later. Let's, oh, no. Where's this? This goes up there. This goes right here. Now watch this, guys. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Okay. So now, this one. Right? We do this one. And then watch. Boom, we're all cooking. We're all cooking. Okay? Everyone.
We're all cooking.
We're all
Don't
cooking.
get the mix it. Now don't get the mix it.
Let's see if we can do this little number right here. Maybe something special. Work a little magic. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna work? No, we see the leg. See the leg. You know what? I told Tiffany 2 weeks ago, I said we need to buy a tripod for the phone, and we're probably the only people on the planet who have tons of tripods all through their house and not one for a phone. We like to film in every room. Yeah, so now we're fair. Now we're fair. So the problem with this, okay? The problem with this one, I don't know what just happened here. The problem with this one is, this thing right here starts off it just goes from 0 to 100, so this might turn 3D real quick. Hey, Little Sid, how you doing? We're making sticky toffee pudding. We're in the early stages. I'm probably streaming when I'm cooking. Hey, real quick, guys, how's this? This is the dumbest time to ask while I'm doing this, but how's the sound? Am I too loud? Does it sound like a blender is going on in the background? Like, how does that sound? Real quick question, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10. Did you throw away my beans?
So this thing was bought off of Amazon, and on the reviews it did say, oh, it's a little fast. It starts out a little fast, even number one, but I didn't listen, and I bought it anyways.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how British is it to have these in half open in your refrigerator? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, there. How British is that? Just gotta get 8.
Elsie said sound kind of.
Cool. Okay. Now we need to move on to the next step. Which I think that's add golden syrup, treacle, and eggs. Okay, we can do this. We just need Google. Oh no, 2 large free-range eggs. So we need just a tablespoon of each of these, right? Right. So what we're gonna do? I actually have one. I'm using this for display because company's over, aka you guys. But to be fair with you, we've been on the golden syrup train for a while, so we've already, we already got this right here. So we're going to use this. All right. Right here, that's about a tablespoon. And we're just going to add a little extra for your mother. She got the sugar and she don't get out that much. So, and then we're going to go easy on this. That should be good. If we don't get the full tablespoon of that in there, I don't really care. I really don't, because it's just not that excellent. It's not that good. We got the monster from last time. They are actually, I do this every time. I don't know why. I forget that I am strategically a chef.
What he's a chef?
Yeah. People come from all over the world.
Awesome.
People come from all over the world to try my cooking.
I know. Except me, I don't.
Yeah, we have tried it on pancakes. We got about a 60-second delay or so. So it takes. We've tried that thing on just about everything you could put it on. And let me guess. Let me be honest with you. We ain't found a bad thing yet. Another little thing that I've been doing. So we're crumpet fans.
Yeah.
And about once a week, I make a big thing of crumpets, and I'll show you.
Tell them how many crumpets you ate today.
I ate 4, 5. I ate 5.
So these are frozen, and I make them homemade. But like, I want you to get in on, these are 2 stacked together, obviously. See how I need a mold, but I make them on a griddle, right? Not gonna break apart, but yeah, you get the idea. I'm getting really good at that. I'm going to order crumpet molds. I've been actually just making molds with, aluminum foil, aluminum foil rounds, and making them once a week for the kids to eat through the week because they really love it. They really like they really like crumpets. What's weird is what?
They said every time you shout out Alexa, why Alexa speaks to me. And Paul said unfair Champions League final. Everyone's watching football.
That's fine. Everybody, this will be here for the ages. You know what I mean? Let them do what they're gonna do. We'll be here for a minute. Who's playing in the Champions League? So what's weird is like how you guys got to grasp, you people. What do you mean by you people? You people got to grasp on like kids television anymore, right? So when you said Champion Football League, my mind automatically went to American football. But my son here, when he heard it, he knew exactly what you was talking about because to him, what we call soccer is football. For me, American football is football. And that's all because of what you guys done with Peppa Pig and, well, the Australians did Bluey. But they constantly talk about football, that's actually having an effect on American kids these days, that they don't look at football like we look at football.
Also, we do not have a set of weighing scales. We do have measuring scales.
We do have a set of weighing scales, but they're in another little house that we have. It's kind of like rough and stuff, and it's used to weigh other things. It's our side hustle. We couldn't visit if there's any residue. That's something that actually I want to do on our next trip because me and her was talking, obviously with how good the channel's going and how many people were obviously going back. One of the things that we was talking about doing is go to see maybe Wrexham or Real Madrid versus Bayer Leverkusen. So I'm going to guess that's probably Madrid, Spain, and Bayer Leverkusen is probably either maybe something
Don't get for London.
maybe German.
And don't get for London. Maybe it's London.
A lot of dip out for big guys. I hope this video works out for you. I will catch up with you. Much love. Thank you, Luke. Have a Luke.
It's
Thank
London.
you. You have a good night wherever you're at. God bless you.
London.
UEFA Union of the European Football Association.
It's London.
It's London. High five. He don't care. See, that's a true dedication. He don't care who's playing. He wants London to win.
Yeah.
Don't you?
He is so excited to go to London, and we're not sure if we're taking them on our next trip, but we may. He's heard lots about London, and he's watched a lot of the videos and stuff about it, and he really wants to go there, and he keeps saying London has great food because of the things that we've brought back for them and the things that we cook for them. We also made this video one night of the kids trying all the snacks that we brought back, but we never posted it yet because it was disastrous.
Oh, it was a disaster. That's something you guys got to let us know if that's something you actually want to see. Because we're taking 1 cup of water and put it in this pan because we're going to heat it up and we're going to add the dates to it. So when we do this, we will we'll let you tag along. Yeah, that video was absolutely terrible. It was miserable. The kids were screaming, and when we got done, I just looked at I put it on the computer and looked at it, and I was like, Tiffany, I don't think that we can put this out there. She's like, well, what do you think? I'm like, no, there's no possible way that's not the right one. Is it? Yeah. There's no possible way that we can put this out there because it's so annoying. So one of my thoughts is we're actually starting membership. We started membership, but we've just not really brought it up that much because we didn't really know what to do with it. We're going to start putting more personal vlogs, like when we do daily stuff. Not daily, but like, okay, we got Memorial Day weekend, kind of what we did Memorial Day. We went to the zoo and stuff. We're going to post that as a members only. And I'm debating on, because this is British, and it's relevant to the page, but it's very loud, and it's going to be very hard to edit, and the kids are screaming, and they're eating snacks before they... Do not go to Reckham. Go to any other 71 EFL clubs or other 20 Premier clubs. Don't be typical American boys. Give us one because forgive us for being uneducated on it. Like, I would like to see Chelsea. I would like to, but those are like, you only know what you know. What would be another one? Because we're debating right now, we're wanting to go from one of the options that we're saying for our next trip is to start down in Cornwall and road trip to the Isle of Skye. So down in Edinburgh and stuff. So we're going to be kind of rocking and rolling like all the way through. So we got this water heated up right here. We got the water. Let's grab the dates. Let's try not to hurt ourselves here. These dates are very Very sticky. Where would be a good place to go? Because I would like to take Richard to a football game, but I don't know. Like, if he goes, we talked about going to, the Jurassic. That's really cool. They're really, these
I would go
dates,
Jurassic.
these dates are just straight
I would
sugar.
go Jurassic Park.
They just taste like straight sugar. That's all they taste like. It's about 60 seconds away, so we'll take them a second to right back. But yeah, I want to go to a soccer game. I want it to be like, I know people's crazy. We go to football games over here. People's crazy over here too. You know, it's not unusual to have some sports hooligans wherever you go. Okay, now we need to add all that.
Daddy could do it. Daddy could do it. Daddy can't do it.
Yeah, we need to turn this down for a second. Let that cook while that's doing it. Now this is self-rising flour, right? This is self-rising flour.
Yes.
The only difference between self-rising flour and regular flour, you need to add 2 cups. Can you grab me a cup right there? The only difference between self-rising flour is I believe there's bicarbonate soda and baking powder in it. So if you don't have it, but you have baking soda and bicarbonate soda, you can make your own self-rising flour. It's just, it's all the how much to what. So, can't do it. Tiffany, while I'm doing this, why don't you hold this? And we will go to this one.
Oh, look at this.
So I'm kind of a stickler with cooking. So it's got to be, because baking's like chemistry. You got to be dead on. The slightest thing's going to make a difference. So there's one. Turn it on. You really want to. No, it's really good. Yeah, like you can something like that. Okay. That should be good. Now this is really cool. This is really cool. This is gonna be really, really interesting to watch. You're in, do that sort of thing. Check this out. All right, grab this. So we need 2 tablespoons. Seems like a lot of bicarbonate. So we just mix it in. Look how this comes up. That same process, I believe it's with golden syrup. That's how they make that before I was at the crunchy bar. Yeah, the crunchy bar. I think it's basically looking at that. Look at that. I probably need to let that cool down. We probably don't need to rush into that. All right. Hit the like button if you are enjoying yourself. I'm enjoying myself because I like to cook. That's what I like to do. That's my thing. We like to cook, and I like to cook British food. Listen, if something cool is happening in your life, or something really fun you want us to know about, let us know. Our new video, we got 2 new videos coming up. They should be out this week. Our first vlog is going to be a continuation of our tour of London. We go to Buckingham Palace. My true love, I find beans and toast. It's going to be great. And nothing goes right.
No.
Nothing we did that day went right at all. It was it was a good day, but it was a terrible day. So we're gonna turn this in and we're gonna burn our face because that's what we like to do. Please. If it wasn't for work, we would be way ahead in those videos. That's flattering.
No.
I think we're done with this. Boom. I thought it was gonna go out. I said boom, but it didn't. We are so behind on our videos. We have another reaction video coming out, and if it's something you might be interested in seeing, it is mean things people say about Americans. And we're going to react to it, and we're going to clap back because we clap back when people talk smack sometimes. Unless it's really mean and ignorant, and just for the purpose of just being mean and ignorant. You're just dumb. Just ignore it. It's okay to do fun and silly. It's okay to trash talk. You know what I mean? That's okay. But don't be mean for the sake of being mean. So now we are putting this in something that is obviously going to leak out and just ruin this entire thing. We got our handy dandy spatula. I did not see. I think it's 350.
I don't know. Ask me.
Yeah. This is 100% going to leak out. There's nothing I can do about it, though. We've already made this choice. You know what's weird is like over there, you guys like have no issue eating battery stuff with eggs in it.
Bake for 45 to 50 minutes.
All right. So timer on. Let's do 45 minutes. 45 minutes. All right, 45 minutes.
I'm going to go tell Richard to be quiet.
Yeah, Richard's very loud. Richard's very, very loud. Okay. Do not go to Wrexham. You know, I'm wondering because, you know, I'm going to do it anyway. It's so good. So good. We forgot to add vanilla. We forgot to add vanilla. Hey, girl.
You say you forgot to add vanilla?
No.
Did it say?
It's going to be fine.
No, it's not.
It's going to be fine. It's there. We made our choice.
Oh, you are terrible.
I think there's plenty enough stuff. I don't think vanilla is the number one thing. When you make yours, add vanilla and stop being judgmental. So, I did not ruin it. It's going to be fine. Vanilla is an accent flavor. It's not a real flavor. It's an accent flavor. Okay, it is, but we got it. So, first, we had sticky toffee put in on our first video, and that was, what video was that? Hello from Barnsley, Yorkshire, Mr. Mark Bishop. Sir, thank you for joining us. We are destroying you guys' lovely cuisine. Thanks for coming out. We're making a mockery out of it. We need to clean this out because we are going to make a toffee sauce for this. We're going to make a toffee sauce. We have to. Unless it's not sticky toffee pudding. Is the sauce what makes it? What makes it the toffee? Is it the sauce? Is it the sauce that makes it a sticky toffee pudding? See, sword. See it, say it, sword. That reminds me. We got shirts coming out. We got a whole little shop. But we didn't want to make it all like Tripping Through Adventure. Yeah, we wanted to make it cool and have like different stuff on it. And one of the shirts see it, say it, sort it. That's coming out pretty soon. You ain't got to buy it, but I saw it's fun to talk about.
Yeah. Well, when we first heard that on all the trains and things, when we were over there, we loved it. We're excited. I was freaking out. Like, I just love the way that sounds. See it, say it, do it. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, see it, say it, sort it. And another thing.
It's something we ran with right now.
Another thing is in it, and I don't know why, but that's not something we picked up in England. That's something that I've said all my life. I have no idea why. I don't say it kind of like British. I just don't, you know what I mean? People will be like, I'll be like sitting there and I'll be like, oh, look, that's from one of, that's cool. So we have a shirt that says, in it, with a question mark. And that's cool. Tiffany's designed all the shirts. She's been in charge of that. And
Don't judge me if you don't want them.
if you don't like it, don't judge her. If you don't like it, no big deal. Even if you don't feel like buying one, leave her a compliment. See it, say it, sort it. We're not going to burn down whatever this is going on right here. But it's really cool. And I am not getting a chance to talk to you guys about Only Fools and Horses, which is the best show I've ever watched. Hi from Cambridge. I love it. I absolutely love Only Fools and Horses. It is like the best thing I've ever watched. It is like the realest thing I've ever watched. Well, it's not like the realest thing, but like the humor is absolutely amazing. The timing and everything on it and the situations they put themselves in is just absolutely, I love it so much. You have no idea how much I love Only Fools and Horses. It is so great. Del Boy, and it was sad that Grandpa only made it 3 seasons. And I'm to the point now where they've added the uncle, Grandpa's brother. And I'm still trying to get used to that. But there was an episode. What was the episode that I liked? I liked all of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like one of my favorite I like the second episode ends really what caught me is when Rodney was what was it? He talked about how he didn't want to get paid, and he started talking about how he didn't know all the cool nightclubs and stuff. Yeah, that's all done. He said he knew all the cool nightclubs, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll go to the nightclub," and it turned out to be a gay nightclub. That was really, really funny. And I watched the one where they went to Spain, and he said this whole thing, like Grandpa got arrested, and he said this whole thing like it was some big war thing, and he was a weapons smuggler. And then by the time it was all said and done, he just crossed the road and caused an accident. But they had him all set up, and he paid the guard and everything. Like the comedic timing and just the storylines. And I was watching a thing that was only written by one man. Like one man wrote that whole show, and it was just so perfect. It was so funny. Yeah, but is that something like? Because like we'll watch shows in America and like we think it's really funny, and then like we see people in our lives it's very relatable. I see people in my life that are very relatable to Del Boy. Like he was like even the way he looked, down the way he talked and stuff like that. That was absolutely hilarious. And like I like the one he goes, "Hey Dave," and he's like, "Why do you call me Dave? My name's not Dave, it's Rodney." He's like, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yeah, check my passport and my ID. It's Rodney." He said, "Well, why does people call you Dave?" He says, "No one calls me Dave. You call me Dave." It was just really funny. That whole thing. I really enjoyed that. But we got to let the set burn off. I think 40 minutes. We're going to start cooking the sauce. What's your favorite episode of Fools and Horses? We've also been watching, what's the other one? Clarkson Farms.
Yeah.
You guys watch Clarkson Farms? That's a really good show. I like Clarkson Farms. We've been watching American shows too. Have we?
I have, but I don't get to watch that much TV because I watch Bully and Peppa Pig and
What's going on in the world of Peppa Pig? Guys, if you're just joining us, we have just put the chicken coffee oven in the oven. It's cooking now. I'm gonna drop it down to 3.5. We set it to 8 oven, but it's kind of blowing in there. It's just snowing.
I have a question.
What is it?
Is it more common for men or women to cook in the UK? Or both?
Where is it more common to cook, men or women in the UK? I don't think they cook either one.
Is it more common for a man or a woman to be like the more dominant cook at home?
Who do you cook more at home, or is your significant other? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Where do you find yourself in this realm? And what do you what's so put this over here because this is gonna make our caramel sauce. And we need this. And now we need to replace this because we're going to make a coffee sauce. You need an actual, you don't need light brown sugar. You need it's actually a good question. Like, what is stuff that we'll put this over here. I was going to eyeball it, caramel sauce. Why not? Okay, the chandelier episode was amazing. He said, the chandelier drops and he goes, I'm going to call, what did he say? I'm going to call the Lord. He said, call your Lord. Does he know, does your Lord know my name? Does your Lord know my address? And he's like, no. He's like, good, bye. Just dip out. That was the best. I feel like I've done that a couple of times in my company as well, just trying to get started, trying to do a little stuff. He reminds me a lot of me. The chandelier episode was great. What was that? Oh, so I want to show you like a few things that like we have changed, like that is directly affected, and it's usually stuff that we just carry like. So this was something we drink a lot of tea.
Yeah.
We do drink a lot of tea, but I drink a lot of tea before. My family always drink hot tea, but the only difference is like when we drink hot tea, you guys drink it with milk, and I know like normal standard Americans drink it with half and half, but my family has always used carnation evaporated milk when they drink tea. Like that's the most standard. I'm gonna make me a glass of water. You want some too? So the two things we're working with right now is we got Harrods Earl Grey. This is something we picked up on the airport on the way back through. And then we also got Yorkshire tea. These are what we're knocking out right now.
So
Go ahead.
my family is more of a coffee drinking family, and I've always been more of a coffee person. But I do like tea. The way I like tea though is with like sugar and lemon, or I drink it a few other ways, but I don't really like cream or milk in my tea. And my grandfather was a real tea drinker, but my grandmother kind of persuaded him to be more of a coffee drinker.
Yeah, I think that's the one he won the competition where, hold on real quick. So growing up, there was a couple of shows that did make it into the household. The Vicar was watched pretty much a lot growing up, and the other one was Keeping Up Appearances. My parents and my grandparents loved Keeping Up Appearances. So we thought that was really funny. We watched those a lot. Yeah, these are all pretty much done. the vicar, because we used to get for a certain time, like I think it was on Sunday morning, CBS or something like that would run a BBC thing, and there was another one where they all worked into a department store, and I can't remember what that one was called. But growing up, I watched the vicar quite a lot. I think she passed away. Because I remember, completely forgot that I watched the vicar. And then we was watching, and I know you guys ain't going to bring it up, but I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban, and she played the lady in the portrait. I think it was, and I was like, it was like brain blasting me. I was like, oh, I used to watch the vicar when I was a kid. Like, I forget the one where they was in the, I forget what the one was though when they was in the, department store. Are You Being Served? That's it. Yeah, we used to watch Are You Being Served when I was younger. That was just something like we would do on a Sunday morning or something like that. But growing up, like tea was always pretty common. But I think a lot like with the evaporated milk, I think that played a big part into the. That's just something we picked up in America, coming like playing through the depression and stuff like that. And it was just a taste that kind of, because the majority of my adult life, especially like standard time, and probably having the same in England, is everybody drank tea or whatever. But once Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts started taking over, especially in my high school years, that's when everything really started being coffee this and coffee that and coffee this, Evaporated milk in the UK, you'd be sent to the tower. Understandably, hot and fresh milk would spoil. Now, California Earl Grey is delicious. Now, she drinks Earl Grey with a squeeze of lemon and like 2 spoons of sugar. And I always heard that's the proper way to drink Earl Grey is you don't put cream in Earl Grey. I still put cream in Earl Grey because I like it. I just like cream and stuff. But yeah, I think it falls back to because all my family, they all eat, they all drink tea with evaporated milk. Now, since I came back, because you guys kind of ruined it for me, you guys kind of ruined the idea of using half and half. Because now that I've came back from England, I've tried a couple times to put half and half in the tea, and it's just way too heavy. It really makes it way too heavy. That was like I asked when I first went over there. I asked him, because I was unsure about the milk, right? I was unsure about the milk. I was like, do you guys have whipping cream or whipped cream? And I forgot that you guys don't call it whipping cream. You guys call it double cream. And they're like, yeah, we got that. And she brought out a thing of what we consider whipped cream, like you put on, because we say heavy whipping cream or whipped cream. And I asked her, do you guys have heavy whipping cream? And she's like, yeah. Because somebody earlier told us that you guys don't have half and half, which half and half is half milk, heavy cream. And that's a standard for like coffee and stuff over here. But, what did I do with the Yorkshire?
Richard wants to eat this, and he just eat it.
Yeah, it's a date. You guys want to see Richard do a date?
That's why I'm saying let's just do it. Yeah.
Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, here.
You take one out and hand it to me. My hands.
Here's some. I mean, they taste like straight sugar. They taste like all that sugar.
Hold on. Stay right here.
Look at the camera.
I don't. Why is it? Good. You like it? Good.
Look at that thing at the top. I don't know what that is. What this is.
Hello? Hello?
See, they give us this thing that tells you like where the chat's gonna be, but now it's like showing a chat up in the corner. I'm not sure where that chat is. See that chat just going? That's like that's just like like an example, like how this chat's going right here on the, well, yeah, right here. That's an example of it, but it's not showing that. All teas can be drunk with lemon or milk. all T's, not some T's. Because I always heard, like, I guess people, I noticed that people are very proud, and people think that the way they do it's the right way to do it. She's drinking Earl Grey, I'm drinking some York. Is it Yorkshire or Yorkshire? Because I know sometimes, what I love about the English is sometimes they don't pronounce it for nothing. Like, this could easily be Yorkshire, or it could be Yorkshire. There's no in between. It's either said just to the max of every syllable, or they avoid it altogether. And that's what I've learned. There's no in between. Yeah, try with remembering. I don't think it's too sweet. Somebody said it's too sweet in there. I don't think it's too sweet. I think it's a fair. So, we're going to do 1.5 in each because we're trying to. I drink a lot of tea during the day. I've actually sometimes coffee just can come off a little harsh. So I've tried to avoid coffee for a while because it just comes off harsh sometimes, especially after a meal. It seems a little heavy. Let's see how this is going to be. Let's see what we got. Is this one? How do I get rid of that though? Why is that doing that? That is not giving me an option to delete. But I look so popular. I think I'm awesome. Somebody balloon gift me. I don't even know what the hell that is.
I'll get with you again.
We're getting there.
Uh-huh.
We're getting there. It's coffee, but it has been Mia. I don't know who Mia is. So we're just going to give that a little bit more time. I'm praying to God we don't burn this. It seems like something that we're going to burn. But because that's happening so fast, let's get this.
Okay. So he's saying it's never shire, it's always sure. Like
Yorkshire. Like, are you
all
sure?
our words sound the same. How do you say New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who decides that? You ever see the things of how they go over the English language? Like how it's all like, why don't you give him my controller? Or no, maybe give him some headphones. But, how words in the English language, like that's that's Yorkshire. That's New Hampshire. It's spelled exactly the same. Literally just popularity. Everybody says how to pronounce stuff, but I heard that language is just made for you to understand, for somebody to understand you for what you're saying. So if you are saying something and the person next to you understands it, then you have completed and you have spoken properly in that language. If you don't understand them, you're not talking proper English. So like context, they're like, we never use context in English, like that's cool. What is something neat, or are you talking about a refrigerator or ice? We never use context. But people always get after me about how we talk. And which really blows my mind, that's been a backseat thing for my life, is was and were. Apparently the way Americans say was is more of an old English style, and you guys' style has progressed to make were, like we were there. Apparently we was there is completely okay in America, but we were there is the standard in England. And when you say we was going, that's technically, if you go back, this might be completely BS, but I was reading an article, if you was like go back like 50 or 60 or 70 or 100 years in England, the standard was to say something like we was going. So like, it's amazing how something can change like that, and then all of a sudden, like, people's like, you're doing it wrong. And it's like, no. I didn't add too much cream. It's the lens is white and everything out. I'm pretty dark skinned. I don't know how to fix that because I do everything. I'm not a live streamer. I do everything post and the editing thing. That's why I look like Rico Suave on the editing, and then here I just look like a single mom. I don't know.
Did you put sugar in mine?
Yes, I didn't stir it. Lincolnshire. That's not a thing. I think there is a Lincolnshire here in America. There's a shire in Middle Earth. And you can take that to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So we need butter. We're just gonna put a lot of butter. I feel like the sauce part of it. So if 8.6 was 125 grams, so we need like I'll say like half a stick. Like I feel like that's where I feel comfortable, is half a stick. So let's move this to where I got all my raging fans here. There we go. So look at them up in the corner. They're just going crazy. They cannot believe I'm here.
Yeah.
They cannot believe I'm here. Why can't they go in there? They already have t-shirts. We don't even have pre-order, and they already have t-shirts. They found the order. So now we need 150 grams of dark. So that was, how much was that? Like a half a cup? Maybe the vanilla wasn't for the cake. Maybe the vanilla was for this. No, it was for the cake. Yeah. You blew it. Where's the cups and stuff? I think it was like half a cup. That's a fair amount. I need half a cup. I need half a cup. And like I said earlier, I think the only difference, I'm not going to be conservative with this. Like I don't think like it's a sugar sauce. Like, what is it? What could possibly happen if you put just a little extra sugar in there? I don't think caramel can be too sweet. It's 99% sugar. Yeah, 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. I'm eyeballing this. I think, let's see. Because I feel like this is where that flavor actually comes from. We'll just leave that for a second like this. All right. Was there anything else? Double cream. See, double cream.
Is that mean after that?
No. See, guys, look. Heavy whipping cream. It's great value. Great value means Walmart. That's what that means. We're learning something here. We're all learning something. Shire horse. Now we say Shire horse too. Like, that's a type of horse. I feel like that. But I did more castor sugar. It's caramel. And according to England, I don't know, like we can only say this according to England, America. According to England, the castor sugar is caramel, and which is that's castor sugar. White sugar, we just call it white sugar. We also call it fall because leaves fall, which is completely stupid. The British call it autumn because I've never seen them tree out of autumn before.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little somersault. But never go autumn. 10-star balloon gifts. And every second, I think, saying balloon gifts.
So is that shown on your one?
Yeah, everybody gets to see that. Everybody's really. You know what? See that golden syrup sponge you're talking about? See that golden syrup sponge? That. See if we can do this. See if we can. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. That's better. See that golden syrup sponge that you're talking about? I kind of want to make that because it looks really cool. I feel like this. What if I don't know if we get a t-shirt or not, or if we're British yet, but we have officially finished our first bottle of golden syrup. We are almost finished with our first with our first thing of bistro gravy granules. And one of the other things that we absolutely love, I order this off of Amazon. It's not the same, but I've been keeping this in stock because for no reason at all, when we order Chinese food or we have French fries, we literally just make curry sauce to go with it because you guys are geniuses. Yeah. So the thing is they want us to add some sea salt. We don't got sea salt. We're going to add some kosher. And I don't want to make it too salty. But we're going to just have to bake it. So trust that. So I don't want to add too much. But I feel like I never know the right. I feel like that's a fair amount. Because whatever you think is a fair amount of salt is not a fair amount of salt. Whatever you think is.
Should we lower it?
It's pretty much all about. You want it to bubble. You don't have to stir it. You're making a bubble sauce, you don't have to stir it. Sometimes you have to put it away. Put it away. Look. No. Yeah, no, like we have things like, you guys don't really know American cuisine. Because American cuisine is not like what Europeans think. I would say like American cuisine is our basis are cheeseburgers, and that's something that you can find all over the United States. Like you can find McDonald's, you can find hamburgers, you can find pizza, and you can find chicken wings. But like, see down here, like you come more to the South, like a standard dish for us would be cube steak and rice with green beans. So cube steak and rice is basically you take a steak, it's like a cheap sirloin, something like that, something really cheap piece of red meat. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. But it's just a cheap piece of red meat. And
Might look like it.
but it's just a cheap piece of red meat. And they take a tenderizer, like these things with like hundreds of needles in it, and just pound it till it's not quite ground beef or mince. It's still together. And then we fry that in gravy with onions, or we fry that with onions and mushrooms, and then put a gravy that's similar tasting to this over top of it. And we serve it over white rice. And it's collard or mashed potatoes and collard greens. Collard greens, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or not. Like, I'm sure you've heard of this, but I don't know if you guys have ever had the actual opportunity to taste collard greens. But it's one of my personal favorites. Tiffany's not a big fan of it, but that's because it's more regional. It's more, it thickens, right, it thickens. What's it? Oh, that's it.
I'm gonna taste nothing. The color is pretty.
Oh, we both killed there. I just killed a dog. Okay.
It was pretty. Still there.
What's this?
But yeah, so that's like a standard American dish. Like if you guys ever just wanted to try to make a standard American dinner, because like it's all fun with like the hot dogs and stuff like that. Come on, calm down. Calm yourself, child. Calm yourself. You're gonna turn the heat off and on. You're still over here acting crazy. That's what it's gonna happen. I was thinking.
You want the silver?
Yeah. Let's just see what it does. You know how many times I've seen that name in Wales of the tea? How many times I've seen that? I'm going to give it a shot here, though. But I know that the Welsh have that weird roll noise that it almost talks like when they talk, they have a sound to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Hessian. Like when they were, I'm going to try my best. It's going to be nothing close to it. It's going to be like, Len Phil Wookline, Gloucester, Shun Drill Buff, Wind, Smith, Sigler Gogo, or Sigler Gogo. The town of Wells.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like but I over dramatize it, but like I've heard a couple of streamers who are Welsh and a couple of vloggers like Simon Wilson, and like immediately when he speaks Welsh, he starts going into it's so light though. It's like they barely touch that sound. It's like they'll be talking normal, and like just for a split second, that sound comes out. Maybe we got it. I need some proper cover. So is this. I don't know if I need 13 more minutes. Because that. I think I hit it. I would like to speak Welsh just to say that I spoke it. I know it's a really complicated language. I think that if somebody heard me say that in Welsh, they would have been like, holy crap, this guy is 100% Welsh. He's just Welsh with an American accent. I think I did beautiful. I don't like to brag on myself. I don't like to toot my own horn, but you know, toot.
Is it done?
It's almost done.
Oh, there's one more touching. There's one more touching.
You see the center collapse.
There's one more touching.
Center collapse. Really? I'm gonna.
Probably because of the vanilla.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, vanilla guys, they make dinosaurs too. That's how they make dinosaurs.
I can see what you guys are saying. Don't make fun of my love handles. That's bullshit.
Ew, Dad. Ew. Dad, are we going to eat that?
What do you mean are we going to eat that?
Are we going to eat it like that? Are we going to eat like that, Mom?
Yeah, but then we put
Okay. Oh, man. That was
Yeah, I've seen a few people try to speak Welsh, or speak Welsh. And it does not seem like an easy
Hey, I
language.
want to try.
Speaking of language, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm of Brumney heritage, and talking Brumness in England is not like in America because you guys speak most of the words and use it in a completely different sense. I can't look at my wife and say, look at that little chavvy right there. Because for us, that just means a kid. For you guys, that's some disrespectful, terrible thing to call somebody or like calling them trash. For us, it just means child. Like half the things, I get it. Well, that's one of the kicks. If you heard Richard earlier, he was walking by and he was looking at the cake and stuff and he was saying, that looks cushy. We say cushy. I say cushy on a normal daily basis. Like this looks cushy. And Rumness, never Halvin Dix cushy. You guys know all this stuff. And that's such a weird thing. Like that blows my mind. Most people in America, do you guys even know that that's the language? That's where the words come from? Like mush and cushy and there's a couple other words I'll get demonetized if I say, but you guys say it. I think that's really strange. That actually really blew my mind that you guys speak that. In Norfolk, we have a slightly different dialect accent, as do we in regards to comedy shows. I would highly recommend that version and the two Ronnies. Check that out. Yeah, that's weird for me. So I can't speak my language in England because apparently my language is also spoken in England. So that's weird. That's never been an issue in my life. That has never been an issue. He used to talk so bad about people and they never understand. You guys would understand, so I could talk bad about none of you guys. I just tried that caramel sauce again. It was delicious.
Hey, would you eat my cookies?
Well, I think the word's from India. Yeah, like, well, we have Walker shortbreads. That's been like the only thing that we've ever got from England. No, Uncle Neil came over earlier.
Someone ate all my cookies and
Yeah.
left the package.
Yeah, he came over and he ate them, and my uncle came over, he ate all the Biscoff cookies, and he gave a lot of them to the children. Oh, the pudding is, I mean, we're probably close. I don't think we're gonna go the distance with it. And the middle collapsed, I don't know why.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's kind of a piece. Let me taste.
It's still got some time, it might go the distance. Might go the distance. So, no, mush, collie wobbles, not mush, minge is what you're thinking of. Mush is for man. Cushy is also rummy, and cushy just means well or good. So, like, if I meet somebody, like if I meet a cousin or something like that, I'll say cushy divis, and all that means is good day. Because a lot of, even here in America, our mannerisms and stuff like that still reflect British. You know what I mean? So we don't say hello, we say cushy divis, which good day. How you doing? You know. But the word you're thinking is not mush. Mush just means man. That like how you guys would say maybe a geezer or something like that. We, you know, man you dick to mush. I seen a man there. You know. That's Rumnus. That's gypsy language. Mush. Well, I think that's from mush. Hey, Len. We got our first moderator on here. Exactly. Mush is a bloke, chap, or a fella. That's just, and actually for us, it doesn't mean, it actually just means we don't use it in this sense no more because language evolves, kind of like how we were talking about before. It actually means a man that's not a gypsy. If we was used to refer to a gypsy man, we'd say a Roman. Like he's a cushy Roman. That's a good man. That's a good gypsy man. Or a rye. A Roman rye. That's a really good, you know, you've probably heard that term in context before. A rye is just like a gentleman or a really nice person. So, Gram Morag Toffee. I'm assuming that's Welsh, Paul? Grim, Gram Morag Toffee, Grim. That's mine. That's it. So we go back and forth because I have family members in England that we want to go visit or that we visited and talked to. We try not to put that on the channel because that's not what the channel is about. And you guys are from England. You guys know a lot of people would watch us because of that and only want that. And a lot of people, when we don't do that, would not watch us just because they know what we are. So we don't add that in. We'll conversations like this, we'll add it, but you'll rarely ever see us mention it. Oh, Irish. Now, I know toffee means good, right? Toffee means good, right? Not enough W's and I's. Because I know some Irish people when like they say that toffee, see that? Toffee, and they usually just use that in reference of good. Or like, I think munya. Munya means good, or toffee means good. I might be wrong. For love, sticky toffee pudding. Guys, the center. I don't know what the center's done, but it's collapsed on us. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but look at that. And don't say it's because I poked the holes. I'm aware that the holes, the first time I opened it to look at it, that's what happened. I watched it deflate. I literally watched that deflate. That was a no. L's and W's in Welsh, main letters. I've never used mush for that. Yeah, mush. I don't know what because like I know a lot of you guys take it, and I've heard it in British television too, or whatever. It's not mush for the lady part. It's minge with a G, minge. And that's something you guys stole from our language. Another thing you stole from our language was lollipop. So when lollipop was first invented, they said it looked like how people used to sell red apples on a stick. And that was, the Romney people would do that, and they wouldn't call it, our word for red apple is lollipop, and lollipop. And you guys, pal is our word proud for brother. You guys stole a lot of our words. Give them back. I'm going to poke this so many times. It's almost there, guys. It's literally almost there. It's probably going to go the distance. I doubted the timer, but it's going the distance. Yeah, it's uncooked in the middle. It's probably got another. The timer, I thought we was going to go a lot faster because it darkened a lot faster, but actually it's the famous road in Upton on Severn, Worcestershire, called Worcestershire. Is it Worcestershire? Worcestershire. Called Minge Lane.
I think what they're saying is that it's fine if it's uncooked in the middle.
I'm a little late for some reason. What is it?
Uncooked in the middle. See,
As long as it's hot, we'll pull it out
your
now.
toffee pudding can stay uncooked in the middle.
She's like, she wants to
As long as
strain.
it's hot.
She wants to strain the end. She just don't.
No.
She's like, so I don't want to cook off, so I just want to get done.
Read the
No,
comments.
her. That's what I'm talking about. Her, not you.
Oh.
She's hurry the hell up.
We stole everybody's lingo. French, German, Indian, Gaelic.
So that's what we got.
Richard,
She said as long as
stop.
it's warm in the middle.
Okay, shut it off.
It's there. It's there. Now, all right, guys. How do we do this? Should I pour that all over the top, or individual, put some ice cream on it and pour it like that? Like, what's the best way to do it? I got some ice cream in the refrigerator.
For dessert's fine.
Where's the ice cream at? What?
On the lower one.
How American would it be if a bunch of corn dogs just fell out? Because that almost happened. You don't have to still nothing in the fridge. You push hard enough, we'll just give it to you. Was that too far? Was that too far? Okay, you come to Florida. This is the ice cream you get. This is the best we got. If you don't like it, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. That's the best we got. This melts it and then it rehards. It's your fault.
It is my fault.
You overslept the window.
I did a Walmart delivery, got ice cream, and forgot.
Amateur.
because I told him, don't ring the doorbell, just leave it, because you never know when a kid is going to be sleeping and we don't want to disturb the children.
So,
But I was sleeping, so I didn't get it from outside. So it melted.
Very valid.
You want to put it?
What? No, no, it's not that bad. So here's what we got. Here's the sticky toffee pudding. Now the question is, pour over while warm. But do we slice it and pour it?
No, don't pour it. Just eat it.
I don't know what that means, Vision and Blue. Is it sad for us or is it sad for the people? I think experiences are everything in this world, personally.
Hey, I don't think it takes a plate.
We live in a different time. We live in a different world. I think 10:29 p.m. I want to do it earlier, but like this is the weird part about having fans from England is like either you guys can watch us in the afternoon, bake this, and we can bake it for breakfast over here, or you guys can be hanging out. Let's just do this. I think we're just gonna do not all of it, but we're just gonna.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross, ain't it? You don't have to eat it.
Me?
Yeah, you don't have to eat it.
That is your sir.
Ooh. Why are you saying do it?
Because it looks kind of gross. Like the dad.
Grab me a plate.
Huh?
I don't know the proper way to do this.
Yep.
I've had a rough week. I mean, if you would have told me at the end of the week that I'd be sitting here
My
making
plate first.
English
I'm trying to
a
do
sticky
my
toffee pudding while being judged by a bunch of Jewish people, let's see.
My
That's
plate
something
first.
about
My plate first. My plate first. I choose,
So let's get a close up.
Chocolate.
Let's see the texture on this. I don't know, like
I choose,
seeing this good or not.
I choose chocolate. I choose chocolate.
Yeah. It's a lot of-
I want my chocolate. I want chocolate. I choose chocolate.
How's that looking to you guys?
I like chocolate. I like chocolate.
This way?
Yeah.
Which way?
I think
I
they
want
got this.
chocolate. I choose chocolate.
All right. Say chocolate one more time.
Here's my chocolate.
You're gonna wish you said no. I swear to God.
Wait, is that chocolate or milk?
Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. We'll just do a little. That ice cream looks terrible. Something had to go wrong though. That ice
They
cream.
said the caramel looks a little thin.
Oh, guys. It's late. You guys are thinking wrong. I don't blame you. The caramel does look a little thin. If you don't remember, we eyeballed it.
The cake part looks good. Looks good just in the custard.
Well, you know what, nephew? We can make custard because that's the one other thing that we got.
Apparently it's better being left for a day or two.
What is?
Apparently it gets better being left for a day or two.
There ain't no way in the world. There ain't no way in the world a sticky toffee pudding is going to get left for a day or two in this house.
No.
There ain't no way. Tiffany,
Yes.
where's my custard?
Isn't it right?
Oh, no, I found it. Caramel looks a bit thin. Hello, all new to the channel. Well, hello, new to the channel. I don't want to destroy your name, so I'm just going to say hello. Welcome. This is bird custard powder. I've learned to work with this. It's pink for no reason. Don't know why. One
Guys,
bird.
that sauce just needed a bit longer on the stick.
Sauce it. We could have done that. We didn't, but we could have. We're gonna make more custard, but it says you can use it in the microwave, right? There's 2 heaping tablespoons of vegetable powder and 2 tablespoons of sugar in a large bowl. This is
I don't think we've tried it together, have we?
what?
Custard.
We did in England. Do you remember they kept bringing us food?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, I'm gonna have it. So,
Can he have this piece?
yeah, go ahead.
Here, little boy.
Get to the table. Children's fun. What do they say? How about you guys don't even look at this stuff anymore? They say 1 pound of milk. No.
Okay. You want chocolate? Okay.
Okay, so this one's just to add just a little bit of milk. We still got the milk down here. Well, you guys can see.
Portion it out and pour it over the individual portions.
What is it?
Richard K. says, portion it out and pour it over the individual portions. That's what I would have done. What you done.
Well, we still got syrup and we still got it. Making this a paste. Not really, but you know. One little secret that I like to do is I like to take and add a little bit more vanilla to it. Because I like to add vanilla to things that don't need vanilla and not add vanilla to things that need it. Because that's how I live my life.
Sam said, my great grandfather was Alfred Bird, who invented roast custard.
Really? My great grandfather was an alcoholic. Both comes with certain greatness. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. Because this is like, a little weird to say, yeah. You know that thing that's a staple in every single pantry in this country? Yeah, my grandfather invented that. Oh yeah, I put the vanilla part out here because I was going to use it for the toffee. So I just add a little bit more, just a dab, just to get it where it needs to go. So I'm going to eyeball this too, because I felt like everything just went like crap, so we're just going to do it. If you guys want to try it with or without custard, see if you guys prefer it with some, either way, I hope all is well. We're going to do both because we're animals. Well, that's not a pint. I know that's not a pint, but that's about a pint. I'm eyeballing a pint. Like, I know what a pint is. I have no idea what it is. So, for 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Full power. Full steam max. So, you don't really like custard. What?
Now you have the.
Yeah. If you guys want to try it without custard, have a great evening, guys. Enjoy your sticky toffee pudding. You're leaving before we even try Visions in Blue? Are you serious? Like, you got like 5 minutes left. Don't be a quitter. No, thanks for hanging out with us. That's really cool. Really appreciate you guys' support. Hit the like button if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to see some really crazy, like some normal videos of how we interact in a normal day, become a member. Oh, thanks, Jadine Choi. Thank you. That's really awesome that you subscribed. Believe us, we did not know so many people would subscribe. So every time somebody like you does, it kind of blows our mind.
Yeah.
So that very idea that we're talking to you and you're like, we love your videos. Well, nobody's supposed to love our videos. Thank you. It really is an amazing thing that we get to experience, and don't think when you subscribe that we don't absolutely think it's really cool. And we're very proud of our channel, and we're very happy to have you here. So thank you very much. Bye, Vision Blue. We will see you next time. We're trying to figure out what we want to do. We want to do things more often, like put videos up when we say we're gonna. like just normal things. Like that's kind of where we're at right now in our life. We want to do things when we say we're going to do them. We want to be adults. That's where we're at. And we want to start posting more to our, like I said, we got 2 videos coming out, actually 3 if you include the one that's coming, and that's going to engulf this week. It's 2 videos. Tomorrow we're going to be dropping. Okay, she's a go back. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm glad you said that because it's kind of like. Yeah, the video game will help the choking. Okay, so. All right. You're 100% right. Good call on that because when I pulled that out, you couldn't see it. It was like blowing up. As soon as I read that, I ran to the microwave and it was actually blowing up. So that was a very good call. Thank you. So let's do a little toffee over the top. Okay. I had $1 for every time this kid freaked out. So we got a nice little thick custard. All right, son, that's good now. All right. How does that set with you people? How does that set?
So is that both on them?
Yeah, this is both. This is a party I want to be a part of.
So go for that one and then let's try one with Jess.
All right. I'm going to cut you right out of the middle because you're the cream of the crop. This one's been soaking in that caramel syrup that we jumped at a little too. All right, buddy, in a few minutes. If you're good, I'll let you, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're almost done here, okay?
Okay, I'm not the best done, so play video games.
Yeah, maybe. I'll go to your room though, okay? Show me you can be quiet in your room.
This is online.
I don't know what it is. I
This is
love.
online.
Go.
Yep.
Okay.
Love blind children. I don't know why. I just love blind children. He won't see that game till next week. No, I'm joking. Okay. So there's already a lot of, your caramel sauce has been soaking in there. Now that we're, let's get down and dirty with it. Okay. So we got our
We're
custard.
just on this one.
Yeah, we're just on this one now. So look at that. How are we feeling about that? Custard does look good. Absolutely fabulous. See, that's what we're looking for.
You want to spin?
I think I had this one, didn't I?
I think I took it.
Why'd you check?
You gave it to me.
I don't know. Chad, do you remember this? When you said you pick questions?
Well, you left it on my plate.
Okay. It is the best dessert on the planet. It is the best dessert on the planet. There is no better dessert. The Brits outdid themselves.
Now, taste mine and I'll taste yours to see which one's better.
I don't think you're going to go bad. Oh, wow. With that salted caramel instead of that regular caramel? Guys,
Either way.
I'm just going to. Yeah, this will. Ooh. It's a little extra. Ain't hurting nobody. Ain't hurting nobody. In America, we say, well, in the South, we would say, that's so good. If you put it on the top of your head, your tongue will beat your brains out trying to get to it. And that's what that is.
That in the north.
Mm-hmm. That's what that is. That's so good. Yeah, you're going to need a snack. Dude. I wish you guys was here eating this with us. We should do a meetup thing and just rent a kitchen and just be cooking the whole time we're in England. Just get all our followers and just try out all our recipes for our followers.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That way they could be like, you really thought this was good? This is like crap. Crap, this is good. It's like this mixture. The salt to the caramel is good. But the thing about British food is like, it tastes so familiar and different at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not intimidating. I hope you have your insulin ready. The only thing that I ever fight in my life is against diabetes. Like that's the only thing that I've ever like the only thing I've ever beat is anorexia.
Yeah.
Like that's all I do. I kick anorexia's ass. I never had it. They don't want me.
I can't see that. Yeah.
So one day I'd like to wake up when you guys wake up. And so I got this guy up north who makes proper British bangers. I didn't know this, but hold on one second. I didn't know this. Okay. I didn't know this, but apparently it's illegal for any type of meat or anything to come across our borders, so we can't get actual proper. Close your door, son. Close your door. It's illegal to get bangers and stuff shipped over here, so we have to. I found a guy up in Chicago. It's called. You guys can look up the website if you see it. Tell me what you think. It's called Posh Foods. Yeah. Now we're gonna. Sorry. I want to get. He's so loud in that bathroom. I want to get him over, or get some bangers over from him, and make a proper breakfast. I tried to get some British bacon from here, and they had some at Sam's, and I got it, and I don't know how that's. It was like they put fake smoke flavor and stuff like that. The ones I had in England was closer to ham. Yeah, no, I've pretty much beat that. I've beat the crap out of that. The doctor said signs look good. It's almost 0% chance I'll ever have it. So yeah. Obesity and heart trouble stuff, man. He went on and on about that.
That was really good. But it was kind of sweet.
Would it be weird to say I could eat another piece?
Well, I didn't realize what I was doing, and I kind of ate some Biscoff cookies with the tea, and I shouldn't have done that because we were making dessert.
Yeah, but anyway.
Dessert before dessert.
I want to order a special thing from him. That way we could make a British breakfast with beans and toast and stuff. He carries it. What's the difference between black pudding and white pudding? That's a question because he has white pudding, and I've always heard of black pudding. But I want to get all of that. We never tried black pudding while we was over there. I wanted to. I wanted to try it.
I don't remember what that is.
Black pudding is a sausage patty that is made from blood.
Oh yeah.
Pig's blood.
Yeah.
Like apparently, like if you're British, that scene from the movie Carrie was actually a compliment because they love pig's blood. So you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Nope. Don't want to either.
It's a horror movie, the movie Carrie. That was a British compliment.
Well, that was great.
It is really good. Like I mean, guys, it is good. We had that donut one that was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a British compliment. I can't stop eating it. This realistically, I have an old people dessert, and that's why I love British food so much, because my favorite desserts is what Americans consider old people desserts. It's the pudding category. I like a bread pudding, a sticky toffee pudding, and a rice pudding. To me, those are top tier desserts.
I like bread pudding and sticky toffee pudding. I do not like rice pudding.
I want to make a proper British one, but you guys have something called pudding rice. We don't have that here. So I have to look into ordering that before we make it. But I also want to make sausage rolls. And it's just too much to ask for. It's like 34 degrees out here right now. So we're not going to be making like a steak and ale pie, but eventually
This winter.
this winter, if we're not back in England. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so which kind? So it
How
really
do you
depends.
say that?
What? Because I'm not blind.
How do you
She wears contact lenses. She used to wear glasses. Black pudding and white pudding is not the way forward for me. Is black pudding usually in an English breakfast? I believe it is. The English breakfasts that we had in England wasn't exactly English breakfast places. You're going to see that in the next video. We actually went there for tea time, but then we actually seen what tea was, and we was like, I like the tea, I don't like the rest of the stuff. So we went the British route, or the breakfast route, and they didn't have it on their menu. So I'd say it's probably something like Scrapple or something over here that like some people do it. You know, or, like there's the weird breakfast meat by every place. Like if you go to her place in New Jersey, it's tailored ham, which is like a mixture of ham, bologna, and Canadian bacon. And then like if you come down here, we like country ham, which would be similar to like halfway between like a Christmas ham and a prosciutto, because it's just really salty. Just picture a normal Christmas ham, extremely salty, and you cut it really thin and fry it really crispy. That's a country ham. And then like if you go around Pennsylvania, you have scrapple.
Yeah.
Which scrapple is like this ground oatmeal and innards and fried. It looks like a piece of Spam. It's terrible. It's terrible. But depending on where you go in Pennsylvania, like it depends on if you can get it or not.
Speaking of pies, did we eat that over there?
Yeah, we did. We ate that. We didn't actually eat that on camera though. We went to a pub in Soho
Yeah.
and ordered a steak and ale pie and mash, and
Yeah, that was delicious.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was really good.
What do you rate this on?
I give this a 10.
I do too.
I would love for one of you guys, like, for me to be like, here, guys, you try it. Tell me what I need to do different. It's missing vanilla, but I don't think it was missed.
No, you couldn't tell.
But yeah, we never actually. There was a place that was close that's like really famous, right up the street from the market, the first market. Borough Market. Borough Market. Right on the street from Borough Market. We didn't actually make it to it, but we actually had plans to go to it, and then they would have had it. And there was a couple places in Borough Market that had the black pudding, because I'm curious about it, because nobody likes the taste of blood. So I'm interested to see what it actually tastes like, because I know people's not just out here like, blood. It's weird. Solid 9. Solid 9.
Steak and ale is good, but you can't beat a baby's head from the chippy. What is that?
I don't know. I heard that, and I heard of Wells. I don't want to get demonetized. I am completely talking about food. I am interested in the one that starts with an F. You guys can write it, but as an American YouTuber, I can't say that because it will probably get me demonetized. It's fat. Yeah. We say forget about it. But you guys call it something else, and in America, you just don't say that word. That's inappropriate and rude.
You'll have to fully explain that later because I think I do.
Yeah, but I do want to try those. But I've heard a lot of people not like it. But I'm a country boy, so I'm like used to stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, that's where our differences come in. Is he's Southern and I'm Northern, and they have very different food here in America from the South to the North.
Yeah, it's not cheeseburgers and everything what everybody thinks. Like, yeah, we both eat cheeseburgers, but that's our common food.
Yeah.
Like, I'm raised in Florida, so I'm going to make sure it's Southern and a lot of South American food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll eat, like popular food up her way is a lot of Italian, pizza and stuff, and things that you kind of recognize America for. But you come to especially if you've been to Florida, you probably recognize it. Papa Ramos, You go around the food trucks and stuff, and you got tostones, pernil. What else we got? Mofongo. And that's normal for a Floridian. We eat a lot of Spanish food. You're probably, that's not American food. Yeah, it is because.
But also a lot of southern food, which is like barbecue.
Well, yeah, I was talking about the, what was it called earlier?
Yeah, all of that.
Ribs, barbecue ribs and stuff that you know. Which I wouldn't say that in America, Florida is really known for its barbecue. But once you get up into Georgia, Alabama, more north,
Carolina.
and you know, share the border, like we share a border with Mexico. And we have street tacos everywhere here. And they're amazing. Oh yeah, he probably would. I just see that. Tiffany's on the hand, so that's probably her cousin.
Right.
All right, guys, we appreciate all the support here tonight, all the love. Hit the like button if you guys have an idea or something you want to see us cook, something you want to see us do. We don't have to just cook. Like, if you guys want to see around our hometown, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, we live in the Villages, Florida. It's the world's biggest retirement community. We can do a live stream and show you guys around all these golf cart things and stuff like that. When my grandmother used to force me to eat that and chicken livers and onion. And she used to cuss me when I didn't eat it. She used to think that I got bullied into eating that. I still don't like it. But chicken gizzards and chicken livers, I'm okay with. I'll eat them. But livers and onions, man, that's just a strong, irony taste that I can't get behind. That is so rough.
Don't eat any of those things.
And if you see the things I eat, for me to look up and say, yeah, I can't do that, that means a lot.
I'm far from a vegetarian, but I can go closer to vegetarian than
We'll plan one night. We'll plan one night that we'll go, because to give you an idea, the Villages takes over 3 counties in Florida. So me telling you that I live next to that covers like a couple of that I live by that is literally by maybe 100-mile by 100-mile square. So it literally. There's 3 town squares. People drive golf carts all over. There's rumors that there's swingers. Actually, if you go back to one of our first videos, it's like if you go to our popular videos, you'll see like one of the first videos we made was about the Villages. It was one of the first ones that blew up, and we had to delete it because everybody's confused by it. Oh, this isn't like a YouTube thing. Like, me and her are best friends. Like, even when we're not doing YouTube, we're every waking moment together.
What? Can't see. I need new contacts or glasses. Oh, yes. We're always together. We like doing everything together.
Mm-hmm. That's how we had the kids.
You're a freak. You are a freak.
All right, guys. We'll do it. I'm Rich. And I appreciate you guys coming out.